That is the scariest ride I've ever been on. Who are you?
I'm Lou Mongello. I'm the host of WDW Radio and publisher of Celebrations Magazine.
And you know more about Disney World than pretty much any human is allowed to know or should know.
Disney World is my passion, absolutely.
And then we just did an audio podcast, and you cover this place from top to bottom on your show, right? You've done 300 podcasts, more than 300 podcasts.
Yeah, I've been podcasting since 2005. I had written a couple of trivia books about Walt Disney World. I do audio tours on CD, so I try and put content out in all different formats.
But since I talk to geeks, I wanted to know what's on your iPhone. How can you have the best app experience at Disney World? Because I know I'm downloading apps as I walk around and have a better experience. What should people put on their iPhones before they get here?
Yeah, so there's a lot of apps to have that'll help your experience once you get to the parks. The one that I use and the one that I first recommend to people is called Lines. It's free. It's for Disneyland and Walt Disney World as well. It's an extension of touringplans.com, and if you subscribe to Touring Plans, you get the app, and it has everything from wait times to crowd calendars to fast pass return times. So it really helps you plan out your day in the park. You can use Touring Plans before you get here to see what parks you should hit and sort of when to hit the attractions, but once you're here, you're getting real-time stats that are submitted based on historical data and also by other users who are in the parks submitting times as well.
Now we should cover this. You're an iPhone freak. I'm an iPhone freak. Are there apps for Android and Windows Phone 7? And
yeah, I know the Lines application is a multi-platform app, so you can get that anywhere.
Cool. What else?
I'm going to shamelessly plug my Walt Disney World Trivia app, because when you do come here, you are invariably going to stand online, and I like to help people enjoy and enhance their appreciation of the parks. So I have an app that you can download that has 750 multiple choice questions and answers, so you can play it as a game or test yourself and really learn about where you are in the parks, help pass the time as well.
So do you tell it what ride line you're in and say, can you give me trivia about the Hollywood Tower Hotel
It
ride?
uses the GPS technology, so it'll sort by where you are by distance and then give you questions. Then you can also share your score online using Twitter as well.
Oh, that's cool. What else? Gowalla seems to be more popular here because Disney made a deal with Gowalla, and they have all sorts of little gifts strewn around the park, right?
Exactly. It's all about having fun while you're here.
I'm using Foursquare as well, but
right. Disney did partner with Gowalla, so you can get passports. They actually have certain hunts that you can kind of go through to sort of collect everything and get bonus things as well. Using Gowalla, and they have some really neat little badges and stuff you can collect along the way.
Yeah. Foursquare has a bunch of tips on each place you check in on because people have left tips. Like this is how I learned in Disneyland. If you're on Splash Mountain, if you split your party up into single line riders, you can get on the ride. I got on the ride in 8 minutes instead of waiting an hour and 15 in the park, and I learned that on Foursquare by checking into the ride and somebody left a tip. Right. What else? What other kinds of apps do you use?
One of the things people love to do when they come to parks, adults and kids, is search for hidden Mickeys. There's actually a hidden Mickeys app too that, again, doesn't sort of tell you where they are.
Hidden Mickeys. That sounds sort of nasty.
Well, Imagineers over time have hidden in everything from rock work to pavement to murals on the walls and paintings, little tri-circle hidden Mickeys, and people have a lot of fun searching through the parks for them. The Hidden Mickeys app will help you find them, also help you sort of play a game along the way as well.
Cool. What else?
Disney's mobile website is actually very good.
Yeah.
Again, obviously multi-platform. And the thing that I like about it that I use when I'm in park is being able to schedule advanced dining reservations.
Yes.
So if you're in Magic Kingdom and say, hey, we want to eat at Epcot tonight, you can go in, do a search either by location, by time, party size, and do it right there seamlessly.
Do you
on the
even
app.
need to call? Because I had to call because I had a group party that was too large and I wanted to eat something more special. Do you have to call, or can you actually, is it like Open Table, you can make the reservation right
You can make
online?
the reservation right on the phone,
really
give them
cool.
your email address, they'll email you a confirmation
How do I get
number.
that?
You can actually just go right to the Disney World website and go for dining reservations, and there's sort of a mobile interface that you can use right there.
Very cool. What else? Anything else that you need to hear? I use food spotting as well to see what kind of food, which works outside the Disney property, but anybody who's taken a picture of a meal puts it in food spotting, and then you can see what kind of food is around you.
I'm a food guy as well, too, so if you're into sort of that food porn kind of thing, food spotting is a great app as well.
Yeah. Is there an app to find scary rides like the tower? You got to come to this ride is scary, man.
There is, there's a number of planning apps out there as well too that have everything from maps in case you don't want to carry around the park maps to restaurant reviews and dining guides and attraction reviews. So as you're approaching Tower Terror, if you can't tell by the screams behind you, maybe it's not appropriate for your 4-year-old. So there's a lot of different ones out there you can search for, ranging from free to just a couple of bucks each.
Very cool. Where do we find your website?
You can find everything I do over at wdwradio.com or at loumongello.com.
And you're on Twitter and Facebook as well?
I am at Lou Mongello, and on Facebook I am facebook.com/WDWRadio.
Very cool. Thanks so much for showing me around the iPhone.
Thanks, Robert.
Thanks.